Hello and welcome back to WWE 13 Universe. I am your host Chich and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Antonio Cesaro from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing 263 pounds. The All-American Jack Swagger.
We are just 2 days away from the Royal Rumble event and I cannot wait to see who is going to WrestleMania. The big 30-man match to close out this Sunday's show is just around the corner and it is just as hype as it always is. But we're kicking things off here tonight with Jack Swagger set to go one-on-one with Robert Scorpio, and of course Scorpio and Swagger's new buddy Antonio Cesaro, both additionally added to Friday nights just last week. Should make for a interesting one-on-one encounter here tonight, as this was in fact what we were supposed to see last week when Scorpio was surprised by the emergence of one Antonio Cesaro, who went on to defeat Robert Scorpio. I can now confirm to you that Jack Swagger has apparently made a new friend in Cesaro, as I think everyone kind of already figured out. They are going to be going by the team name of the Real Americans, as although a lot of people would shun Antonio Cesaro and not see him as such, in Jack Swagger's eyes, Cesaro possesses what it means to be American more than anybody else out there. So there you go, the Real Americans. It's a man from Switzerland and an all-American, American.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got an interesting main event coming your way here tonight. One-on-one, we're going to be seeing Sheamus up against Triple H. This, of course, comes after last week's Battle Royal, where Triple H last eliminated Sheamus. Sheamus claims that it happened in controversial fashion and that he was cheated out of being the number one contender to Lesnar's Welterweight title. And obviously, he thinks Lesnar got lucky here because Sheamus has experienced Lesnar's brutality firsthand. He's been the first man to escape the Kimura lock, and he will continue to impress and be the decline of the current Welterweight champion. That is Sheamus's beliefs, and he believes that he should be considered replacing Triple H and just putting Triple H back in the Royal Rumble match because Sheamus deserves another shot. Now, these are all Sheamus's views. Obviously, you're welcome to agree or disagree as you see fit, but those are, in fact, statements that have been made by the Celtic Warrior.
Big assist from the outside.
I can't say that without thinking of the Yu-Gi-Oh card Celtic Guardians every time. It's been like almost 15 years Sheamus has been around and known as the Celtic Warrior, and I still think Celtic Guardian every time.
Oh, what a kick to the head, and he's toast.
What kind of toast? Thank you all for following the new @JustJitch_universe. I say all, but I don't think it's had that many followers. But still, I just wanted to say a thanks to those that have followed it. That is going to be the way forward to get your voices heard on certain things. You know, put your votes out there, put your opinions out there. I don't want to turn Scott Steiner for a second there. I'm looking forward to hearing what people think, especially about this upcoming Royal Rumble. I'll be sure to try and post something about that, man. This thing right there by Scorpio as he goes in for a cover. And that was unsuccessful. And there goes Jack Swagger. Let's see if we can pull this off, shall we? Ooh. And a drop kick. Why was it a drop kick? Why would I even give him a drop kick in that situation? That's boring. Antonio Cesaro watching on as Scorpio. Nice reversal there by Scorpio as he comes off the ropes and nobody home. Sometimes I think this guy takes a little too many risks for his own good.
Tremendous right hand to the temple.
Antonio Cesaro watches on at ringside as Scorpio continues to be definitely outnumbered in this situation.
Back into the ring now.
Will that play an effect in the outcome of this match, though? Probably. Maybe.
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that. What did Swagger do here, King? The attack on the skull continues.
Scorpio going up top and got him with a senton into a cover. Is that going to be enough? No. Swagger to his feet. Scorpio comes flying through the air. And okay, fair enough. That's fine. I believe that's similar actions to what we saw last week. And that definitely happened in a match last week. I don't think it was this one, actually. Well, kick to the chest to Swagger. Cover attempt by Scorpio once again as he looks to pin the former World Heavyweight Champion. And Swagger caught up into the white Tiger Bomb. Got him there. Is that going to be enough to get the job done? I think I saw Swagger kick out before the replay even started because it's W13 and they don't like to stay down for very long.
Fatigue and frustration have to be setting in for Jack Swagger.
Well, Scorpio is he's really rolling here.
And there's the reversal.
What? Didn't actually press the reversal button there. That was weird.
Oh, what a painful kick.
Fans are on their feet as Scorpio is in control and Antonio Cesaro begins to play a factor in this matchup. And there you see the exchange between Scorpio and Cesaro. And
Quickness and agility.
Antonio Cesaro may have just cost Scorpio the match there with that perfectly placed distraction. Swagger capitalizing as he chokes Scorpio out. And it's ironic in a way that it was Scorpio looking for a tag team partner on Superstars in the last few weeks, while Swagger and Cesaro found each other so swiftly following the move of Cesaro here to Raw. I mean to SmackDown.
He catches him with the axe handle. That Irish whip was delivered with tremendous aggression.
Swagger is he's showing that mean streak right now.
Oh my gosh! And he gets to the ropes.
A desperation attempt at a pin there by Swagger. I don't really know where that came from. I feel like he is very strongly in control right now.
The kick connects. From that kick.
Off the ropes and Scorpio. Nice. Sick death breaker. And so, did you see Cesaro? I think Cesaro may have caught Scorpio there to cause that crash and burn. Well, Scorpio is able to get to his feet fairly quickly. Swagger catches Scorpio by the boot, and with a gut-wrench powerbomb, Jack Swagger may have just stamped another victory into his very rare collection. And 2012 seems to be the year this man is turning it around. Shoulders down, and there you go. And I gotta give a little more credit than I think they'd like me to for Antonio Cesaro here, as I don't necessarily think this was very much Jack Swagger's victory in a lot of ways. And I'm not trying to devalue the former World Heavyweight Champion. I'm just saying I don't think he really earned that one on his own. Well, Jack Swagger is victorious here tonight as Scorpio continues his unfortunate losing ways. It seems like he's maybe shifted over Swagger's failures to himself. And we move on. I don't actually remember what's next. Sorry. We are throwing it back to 2010 for you here. Last week, CM Punk was able to defeat Randy Orton, finally overcoming one of the biggest setbacks this guy has ever faced in his career, and the multi-time world champion. Here tonight, CM Punk looks to get a little bit of Royal Rumble momentum by defeating the man that last eliminated CM Punk from the first ever Royal Rumble back in 2010, Christian. This should be an interesting one-on-one matchup. Of course, as I've said before, for anyone that doesn't remember, it came down to these two, Christian and CM Punk, in the 2010 Royal Rumble, and it was Christian that was victorious, but, you know, things could change here. This isn't a very interesting match.
And approaching the
course, Christian and Edge right now, they're feeling very complacent as the WWE Tag Team Champions. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little disappointed to see it, but at the same time, I kind of get it. They've been saying there is no one fit to challenge them for the Tag Team Championships, and as it currently stands, that is very much the case. There really is no one able to step up and challenge these guys for the WWE Tag Team Championship. I'm curious what the future holds for Edge and Christian at this point in time. I mean, obviously the draft comes immediately after WrestleMania. You may get some new superstars here on SmackDown, and maybe then, if they're even still here on SmackDown, they might get separated in the draft. They might get drafted together to Raw. It's hard to say what the future holds for the tag division. It's definitely one of the ones that gets shaken up the most with the draft. But this is a very good-looking match here. CM Punk going straight in on the offense. Wow, he did not waste any time. Is all about. As we go to the corner, CM Punk takes control in the very early goings of this match. Very curious to see if CM Punk can maybe show the world that maybe he should have won, or could have won, I should say, the Royal Rumble. But I tell you, Christian and Edge, they are two guys that have been rolling as of late, so I do have to give it up for the tag team champion in this one and say, don't underestimate him by any means. You'd have no reason to, really.
Face first. That's just nasty. Great athleticism. Oh man, what a shot.
Christian continuing to come in with those kicks, and Punk obviously foresaw that next one coming. Spinning heel kick there by CM Punk. He catches the head of Christian. The former WWE champion is Christian. A lot of people forget that, as it was a couple years back now. But yeah, 2 years ago, this man was on his way to the first ever WrestleMania where he would win the WWE Championship. From Shawn Michaels, no less. A great exchange that was.
This will be a physical battle.
DDT there by CM Punk. I'm so interested in our main event tonight, Sheamus and Triple H. I can't wait for us to get there. I'd love to see if Sheamus or Triple H really are the bigger men. Who is the bigger man, sorry, in that one-on-one exchange. I don't feel like we've seen those two face off one-on-one, at least not in any recent memory. Smash and hold. No one there. No one there is not quite what I meant to say, but shut up. Shut the hell up.
Well, you'll never find a superstar that works harder than CM Punk. This guy lives and breathes sports entertainment.
Well,
Pushing the offense.
I'll just leave it at well. I won't say anything else.
Christian's in. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what thunder.
Leg drop there by CM Punk. He's been all over Christian. I mean, you got to think that's a lot of momentum this guy's riding right now. He pinned Randy Orton last week. Randy Orton not even on the show tonight. Nice reversal there.
What an impact from that kick.
Oh. I'm quite interested in the Battle Royal simulations that we normally get on Raw and SmackDown. Ordinarily, we see a six-man Battle Royal on Raw and SmackDown, and you kind of get a feeler for two guys that could come out as the winners of the 2012 Royal Rumble. Well, that's definitely not going to be the case this time around, as
Forced back inside.
I mean, I shouldn't say definitely not, that's a little harsh. The Rock is coming into the Royal Rumble at entry number 1, and Triple H, who won the other Battle Royal, isn't even in the Royal Rumble. So we have no idea who's going to be winning this year's Royal Rumble, not even in a slight implication. And even when I tried doing a simulation in this game, it crashed, so I still don't know. And the kill switch out of nowhere by Christian. Is that going to be enough for the tag team champion to pin CM Punk? No. I'm going to say that was a very sudden fight back from Christian there, as he was getting a little overwhelmed by Punk. I gotta say, gotta admit, I'm surprised to see no Edge at ringside here tonight, actually. Punk kicked up to his feet. Seems to have caught Christian off guard there. Punk now comes in with that flurry of offense that we know him so well for. Neck breaker. CM Punk goes into the cover here a little bit early, if you ask me.
Man, this is one of those matches you
And
just
look where here he comes. Okay, I did just mention the absence of Edge, and of course CM Punk has a lot of history with Edge. So it should be no surprise to see him meddling in Punk's affairs once again. Here comes Randy Orton! What is Randy Orton doing out here? Going straight for Edge. Big kick by CM Punk there. And as Punk measures up Christian, turning him over, and he's got him in the Anaconda Vice. Ref, pay attention here. Pay attention, ref. Christian is locked in the Anaconda Vice, and thanks to Randy Orton, the referee sees the submission, and Punk picks up a win. What an interesting turn of events this is. What on earth possessed Orton to come out here and help Punk? Well, I gotta say, this is an interesting one. Perhaps Punk and Randy Orton are on the same page. That would be a hell of a formidable tag team. I don't really know what you'd call a combination like that, but with a lot of help from Randy Orton, CM Punk was able to turn the tide back in his favor, and he defeats Christian as he heads towards this Sunday's Royal Rumble match. And speaking of the Royal Rumble, here's something that has nothing to do with it, as Layla goes one-on-one with Nikki Bella. My god, someone needs to turn his microphone up. Layla makes her way to the ring here tonight. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he hasn't been getting stage fright every time he doesn't introduce them. His microphone's just too quiet. They just keep turning him down too much. Well, Layla is set to go one-on-one with Nikki Bella here tonight. And of course, we saw Brie Bella in action last week on SmackDown as she suffered a loss at the hands of Tiny Shiny, but it was a very competitive match. And I really thought we were going to actually see a huge upset last week, but we did not. Here tonight they're going a bit personal.
Accompanied by Brie Bella. From Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella.
As they set their sights on the tag team partner of Tiny Shiny, Layla. I wouldn't really say tag team partner, there is no tag teams in the 9-woman division. But, because if there was, even if there was 2, that's almost half the division. I mean, there's at least 1, which is the Bella twins. But the close friends of Layla and Tiny Shiny, you know, they've worked closely for a long time now. And, obviously, I think Nikki kind of knew that when she laid down the challenge to Layla here tonight. I can't remember. Let me. I don't have a chance to look it up. I wanted to say something, but it sounds really silly, but it annoys me sometimes when people correct me on stuff, so I wanted to make sure it was correct. That's what I'm looking for. I like this Layla attire. I can't remember if those pink knee pads are something you can't edit on Layla's attire, or if I just missed it on all 3 of her attires. But they stand out a little bit. The high cross body. Well, that was an interesting moment there between Layla and Nikki Bella. We've seen how much outside interference can play into matches as of late, so I'm interested to see how this one goes down. Antonio Cesaro played a big factor in helping Jack Swagger defeat Robert Scorpio, and we also saw in the previous match Edge shifted the tides in favor of Christian for a moment before Randy Orton came out and helped CM Punk come out with a victory. So realistically, you know, you look at the situation on paper right now, it seems like having that outside help can really help you. I feel like I just said the same thing twice. And we'll see if Brie Bella being at ringside for Nikki can help her pick up an important win here tonight. As the Bella twins really trying to boost themselves lately, which is understandable. They haven't exactly been at the forefront of the Divas division ever. Nikki.
Oh, and a big atomic drop. Nikki has the headlock. Talk about planning your opponent. Nikki controlling the arm. And Layla too fast for that incoming attack. Inverted DDT.
Following this, we got a tag team matchup, holla holla, as we're going to be seeing Damien Sandow team up with his buddy from last week, Tensai, as the champions duo faces off against Dolph Ziggler and a partner of his choosing. I'm very curious to see exactly who it is that Dolph Ziggler is able to find as an ally here tonight to face off against a team quite like Damien Sandow and Tensai. Nikki. Come on, say it again. Say it again. Let's move that by Layla. You don't see that too often, pushing them forward into the corner. Cover attempt here by Layla. Very quick kick out by Nikki.
What a fierce kick. Layla squeezed a great submission hold here.
And now Layla going in for a submission. Is she going to be able to pick up the win with this stretch? No. Definitely not.
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
Oh, that's really bugging me. My headphone cable keeps, oh, I see why. It's really twisted up. It keeps pushing slowly into my throat, which is fine because it's a really thin cable, but I don't like stuff on my neck, so it's not fine for me.
There's no doubt this hold.
Layla now going in for another submission hold here on Nikki Bella. Is she able to get the job done?
Whoa! And she fights her way out.
Looking like a no.
What an impact from that kick. Nikki controlling the head.
Can't get the way he's saying it now. Interesting roll through attempt here by Layla. Could please get a different camera angle. And there's just a 1 count. Look, it's just weird in that context, okay? Do you not understand what I'm saying? Time and a place. Time and a place, Lola. Time and a place.
Just a fantastic suplex. What an impact from the knee.
Layla completely in control of Nikki Bella here as she goes for the cover attempt and does not quite get it. And now here comes the layout. One of the best moves you'll ever see right there. And it just got a 1 count. Brie Bella up on the apron trying to play distraction, and it's not going to work on Layla.
And there's the submission. This might be it.
Submission attempt here in place. Nikki Bella really needs to turn things around right now. This is not looking up.
Oh gosh, the ref's not going to tolerate much more of this.
Nikki.
Layla has the headlock. King, what does Nikki need to do to get back into this? Good takedown, and there's
Nikki Bella now got a submission hold applied here on Layla. This could be a turning point for Nikki Bella. I mean, she has spent a lot of time on the receiving end of a beating from Layla.
And she wills her. Nikki!
Nikki! It was a great compilation there.
Be sure to check out WWE.com for the daily
be sure to check out at JustJitch_universe for all your favorite updates and vlogs. I think I messed up the line. It's okay. Nikki Bella. Nikki. Hang on, say it. Damn it. Buster. Buster. Just gone full San Andreas. Cover attempt here on Layla by Nikki Bella. Ooh, it's a kick out. I bet you could, Lola.
She misses with a wild strike.
Nikki. There's Layla over now working over the arm. Okay. Not really sure what that's setting up for in Nikki's arsenal. But hey, a move's a move. Nikki Bella has really turned this match around in her favor. Ever since I started saying her name. You're welcome. Speaking of you're welcome, I can't wait to see Damien and Sandow in action up next and this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, where he will defend his United States Championship against Dolph Ziggler. What a match that's going to be. Layla slow to crawl the rope. She's doing everything she can to hang in there. Referee really good at standing directly where the wrestlers need to go. But that's okay, because they can power out anyway. Nice clothesline down by Layla.
Nice reversal. Nobody wants to give an inch in this.
Layla in control as she plants the face of Nikki Bella into the mat. And now Layla, oh, raking the eyes and a big kick. I love that kick. I love it. I love that kick. Future Divas champion Layla kick right there.
Back up on the apron, and the officials' attentions are occupied. And as long as he's not looking, things
are getting real troublesome for Layla and Nikki Bella. Nice dodge there. Layla catches Nikki Bella and straight into a second layout. Brie Bella just got kicked from ringside. Layla goes for the cover, and unfortunately, it's another loss for the Bella twins. Well, there you go. Well, Layla is victorious over Nikki. I think I've said that name enough times for an episode. As we now move on to our next match of the night, tag team action coming your way. I am so curious who Dolph Ziggler is going to find to team up with him as he faces off against Damien Sandow and the European champion Tensai. I said it before and I'll say it again. I think you've got yourself a very long-standing European champion in Tensai. I feel like this is going to be a real tough one to break. And I don't know how long it's going to take for us to find someone capable of doing it. But here tonight, Dolph Ziggler looks to find a tag team partner. And of course, Dolph Ziggler in contention for the United States Championship. Maybe a partner for him here tonight could pursue the European Championship. Right now, I don't know anyone that can really step up and face this guy for that championship, though. Tensai has been on a roll lately. Honestly, since his debut, I don't ever really think this guy has been taken very lightly. We're looking at someone who's going to be holding on to that European Championship for a long, long while. Much like his tag team partner tonight, Damien Sandow, believe it or not. I stand by what I've said. I think that's a guy who's going to hold on to that United States Championship for a long, long time too. So I am very interested in seeing what goes down not only tonight but this Sunday at the Royal Rumble when Sandow defends that United States title against Dolph Ziggler.
His tag team partner from Palo Alto, California, weighing 247 pounds, the United States champion, the self-professed intellectual savior of the masses, Damien Sandow.
There is a man just so proud of his accomplishments, and in a way I think a lot of people would be. I said it before, 2012 was very much Damien Sandow's, 2011 was very much Damien Sandow's year right from the get-go. And I feel like 2012 is not really going to be much different. I feel like Damien Sandow is only going to go higher and higher as time goes on. I really do feel like you're looking at the makings of an all-time great take place. It's like poetry in motion when Damien Sandow gives us his presence. I hate to feed into the mentality of Damien Sandow, but at the same time, it's hard to look past why exactly Damien Sandow is probably wired the way that he is internally about himself. Guy has gotten off to just an incredible start in the WWE and continues to impress. I mean, the guy can literally go over the top rope. He's not even taller than it and he can do that. Isn't that amazing? And of course, let's not forget, I know Sandow wants us to, I know that's part of his master plan, but let's not forget that that guy is in possession of the Money in the Bank briefcase for the World Heavyweight Championship until July of this year. Dolph Ziggler, everybody, the #1 contender for the United States Championship, and a guy who really wants to right the wrong that was his first ever United States Championship reign and the way in which he was cheated from it. He's confident that the management here on SmackDown won't screw him out of it like he was over on Raw, and he wants to be able to prove to everybody that he would have been one of the very best to have held the United States Championship. Well, I think that Dolph Ziggler has the potential to be one of the very best United States champions, but I think he's got to overcome one of the biggest brains in the industry to do it, and I feel like that could be a really tough challenge. Damien Sandow just makes things harder just by using his intellect, not even his pure talents that he possesses. Well, that's a hell of a partner from Dolph Ziggler. I guess when you know you're up against an absolute unit like Tensai, there he is. What better way to enlist help than to go with another absolute unit, one that we've seen Dolph Ziggler earn the respect of in Ryback. It is no surprise to see these two teaming up. Mutual respect from one another following their incredible main event a few weeks back here on SmackDown, a few months back now, I think. This is a game changer. That might be the one guy that could take the European Championship off of Tensai. I don't really know that Ryback really cares about championship gold, to be honest.
And it's just that simple. The headbutt.
Dolph Ziggler has got to get through Tensai to get to Damien Sandow tonight. And that is just 2 days ahead of that United States Championship match this Sunday. Nice move there by Dolph Ziggler. Tensai, kind of that weird range where, I mean, I'm not too shocked to see someone be able to lift him, but there is still some kind of incredible accolade in that. The ropes goes Tensai. Nice kick to the jaw by Dolph Ziggler. As I say, I'm not really surprised to see Dolph Ziggler start things off against Tensai. I know he could have tagged Ryback in, but I also know that Dolph Ziggler has got a lot to prove in his mind, especially after last week's match with Tensai and the involvement from Damien Sandow costing Ziggler that match. You know he's going to want to get his hands on both these two here tonight. Following this matchup, Triple H is set to go one-on-one with Sheamus And whilst Triple H will not be removed from this Sunday's World Heavyweight Championship match, I mean, it's just this Sunday, Sheamus is insistent that it should be him, not Triple H, facing off against Brock Lesnar this Sunday for the World Heavyweight Championship. I said before, he's already had his shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. We saw it went down. But he insists that he did do better than anybody else has, and he deserves another shot. And I mean, I will admit, he definitely did better than anybody else has. That much you cannot deny. Whether you love or hate Sheamus, that guy did incredibly well against Brock Lesnar back at TLC. There were moments where I thought Sheamus could actually become two-time World Heavyweight Champion. I wonder if Sandow will be watching the World Heavyweight title match this Sunday up close. He was approached recently by our interviewers, and they asked him, you know, Damien, are you intending on cashing in this Sunday at the Royal Rumble? Damien Sandow said, whether I win or lose in my United States Championship match, you will not see me make an appearance at the World Heavyweight Championship. One, why would I give my game plan away? Why would I tell you when I'm going to cash in? And two, why would I waste an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship when I already have a guaranteed main event at WrestleMania after I win the 30-man Royal Rumble? So Damien Sandow not even considering that, you know, any of the 29 other participants in the Royal Rumble could win that Royal Rumble. In his mind, that is his match, and he is coming out with the WrestleMania ticket.
Oh, his spine bending and cracking from that backbreaker.
There is just no confidence quite like Damien Sandow.
Tensai has the headlock.
So now shift from Sandow to Tensai. Dolph Ziggler continues to go at it alone so far for his team, kind of preserving Ryback almost for when the big guy is more desperately needed.
What a nasty elbow.
And I hope that they're ready.
Hold on, where's he going? He's left the ring. This could get interesting.
Tensai leaving the ring there, leading the charge, and Dolph Ziggler did not hold back to follow. Not even a slight bit of hesitance.
Oh no! Was that a tooth?
Dolph trying to take it back into the ring.
What a boot! And he's heading back in. Ziggler a bit quicker on that exchange. Oh, he's on the move again.
Once again, Tensai outside the ring. And it looks like Ryback is trailing after him and bringing him back in by force. And Dolph Ziggler wasting no time and working over the head of Tensai. I don't care who you are, multiple strikes to the head like that will bring you down. This is Dolph's downfall. This guy loves to show off, and I just don't think there's a place for it in this ring. And you see it right there exactly why. I think it's great that Dolph can do a handstand, a headstand even. I think everyone will probably agree with me on that one. But I just don't think that this is the time and place for it.
And he put everything he had behind that Irish whip.
Tensai sending Dolph Ziggler outside the ring as he gets in the face of Ryback. And it seems to me like Tensai really wants the big guy one-on-one. It looks like Dolph is happy to oblige as he takes into the corner. Maybe not. Tag made to Ryback as Tensai gets to his feet, and there you go. You wanted Ryback, you got Ryback. The European champion struggling to his feet. Sandow outwitting Dolph Ziggler. Shell Shock drops down the European champion. Cover attempt here, and Tensai kicked out. A Tensai with a thrust to the throat of Ryback as the big guy now finds himself in the match. Could his undefeated streak come to an end at this missed claw? We've seen it take out a lot of people in the past. Ryback dropped down. Surprised he didn't just cover him with his face like he normally does, but Ryback able to kick out quickly there.
And he missed that one.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, man, is he fired up.
I don't think Damien Sandow is going to be getting in that ring anytime soon. Ooh! Tensai trying to take control. Ryback very quick to go in for that belly to belly once again. If at first you don't succeed, words of a famed former WWE champion John Cena. Ryback getting these fans hyped up. You love to see it. I cannot believe the way he came in with full force. He went straight for that meat hook clothesline, and Damien Sandow is about to get tagged in. Now this should be an interesting collision. Sandow did not back down. I mean, I think the thing Sandow's had to accept is if he wants to be World Heavyweight Champion down the line, he is going to have to cross paths with everybody. Everyone. And that includes Ryback and even Tensai. I think Sandow knows that, trust me.
Oh, no. What an assault. Welts rolling across the chest.
Tensai. Oh, sorry. Sandow getting brutalized by Ryback in the corner here. The United States Champion in a really bad way now, and he can't afford to get too hurt ahead of this Sunday's United States Championship matchup with Dolph Ziggler. Tag made. In comes Dolph. And an elbow drop brings down Damien Sandow. And now Dolph Ziggler going to try and get into the head of the man he will challenge this Sunday. Nice! Dolph Ziggler looking to put away Damien Sandow. Gets him with the zigzag. Cover attempt here on Sandow. Can he pin the US Champion? Yes. Well, if Dolph Ziggler can repeat what he just did this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, he will be the next United States Champion. Two very unlikely allies here tonight, but I guess when you earn the respect of someone like Ryback, why not call on him for a favor like this? The guy's always wanting a bigger challenge. Tensai and Sandow were just that, and Dolph Ziggler picking up the win. These two got a lot of respect for each other as we move towards our main event. The #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Triple H, against the man that claims he should have won that Battle Royal last week, Sheamus.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Well, he is a very experienced former World Heavyweight Champion. Truthfully, he's had a lot more success in his career than Triple H. I hate to have to admit that, but fact is a fact. And Sheamus has experienced more success than the man he'll be facing one-on-one here tonight. We'll see if he can prove that he deserved that win after all in this one-on-one matchup. This should be a great match, by the way. Just hope Triple H doesn't take too much out of himself for this Sunday's World Heavyweight title match. Well, there he is, the potential next World Heavyweight Champion. I am so curious what's going to go down this Sunday, you know? I think obviously that's the whole point, you know? I think we want to be invested. I think we want to find out, but I just can't even begin to fathom, you know, who is going to come out the bigger and better man. Who is going to come out World Heavyweight Champion? We have wanted to see Triple H versus Brock Lesnar for so long one-on-one. As I say, the last time they set foot in the ring one-on-one was Capital Punishment back in June, and that match ended in a 20-minute time limit draw, a very rare occasion of that. We never really got our answer on who was the bigger and better man, and they've really not been able to face off one-on-one since. We saw kind of something similar at SummerSlam in the Gauntlet match, and in that case, Triple H got absolutely schooled by Lesnar. But that wasn't Triple H at 100%, and that wasn't Triple H with a vengeance on his mind like he's got right now. Two of Triple H's closest friends out of the business right now because of Brock Lesnar.
There's the bell, and here we go. The first competitor.
Cautiously backing up to start things off there, I noticed, as he goes straight in on the offense. And you would definitely want to expect a great match between these two here tonight.
Here comes some offense from Triple H. What a nasty
I really do wonder if 2 days' time will finally be the end of Brock Lesnar's reign of terror that started back in October. It may have only been like 3 months so far, but it's been 3 very injury-based months, to say the least. And of course, that championship very much held hostage. We don't always see Lesnar every week here on SmackDown. Notice how he's not present here tonight.
An impressive suplex. Straight right by Triple H. That's a move that'll knock you out cold.
We've gotten word, by the way, that following our previous match and the cut on the face of Damien Sandow, he's gone backstage and protested that he may not be able to compete this Sunday in the Royal Rumble match because of the brutality of Dolph Ziggler. I don't really know what he's getting at here, but Damien Sandow insists that he may not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match or defend his United States Championship this Sunday because Dolph Ziggler laid out a brutal, deliberate attack on him and injured him from competing for the rest of the week. Now, my first instinct is to call bogus on that, to say that there's absolutely no way that really happened. We've seen some people go through far worse than a small cut on their head and still compete. You know, I'm sure these two will really batter each other up, but I'm sure we'll see Sheamus in the Rumble and Triple H against Lesnar. But, that is currently Damien Sandow. The thing that makes me say maybe it's not bogus, though, is Sandow says that he may have to give up his space in the Royal Rumble. And I gotta say, if Damien Sandow gets pulled from this Sunday's Royal Rumble match, I'll believe it, because you would never pass up an opportunity like that. What a clothesline by Triple H, bringing down Sheamus, and Triple H mocking Sheamus. I don't really understand what he's playing at here. Triple H catching Sheamus up into a high crotch. Sheamus looks confused. And I mean, wouldn't you? They say imitation is the finest form of flattery, as we see a cover attempt here on Triple H, of course. Sorry, from Triple H, not on Triple H. Of course, Sheamus kicking out. There was definitely nowhere near enough damage caused in this match to expect an ending that early on. But that was a bold move by the #1 contender to Lesnar's Worldwide title to imitate Sheamus. Seems like that's really set something off in the Celtic Warrior now. Sheamus still, I believe, holds the record for the longest World Heavyweight Championship reign in WWE history. 154 days, I believe, his record is set at. Which is 22 weeks. Just under half a year. Ooh, nice fall-away slam there by Sheamus into the center of the ring as Triple H gets covered and still able to kick out. Triple H manages to catch Sheamus off here and turn things back around for himself.
Well, listen, we knew this was going to be close, but if he can lash out with one of those signature moves, he'll be right back in this.
Cover attempt here by Triple H. A nice kick out there by Sheamus as he comes in strong, but Triple H is able to reverse it once again.
Countered by Sheamus.
This one's definitely not like more pretty, it's definitely more hard hitting. The match we're seeing between these two. Kind of more what you'd expect out of these two, really.
Good in-ring presence shown by the game.
And there you go. See, that's what I mean, is I knew there was going to be a cut in this match, and yet I bet you anything Sheamus will not miss this Sunday's Royal Rumble, and that's what makes me question Damien Sandow right now. But that's what he's saying, you know, and if he's giving up his spot in the Royal Rumble, I'm going to have to believe it. White noise there by the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Sheamus lifting Triple H up to his feet, and he's going to show Triple H how it's done. The high cross. Comes right into the corner there. I think his head may have whipped off the turnbuckle. I hope he's okay. Cover attempt here on Triple H. Is this going to be enough to pin the sorry, not the champion, the contender? Getting a little ahead of myself at the thought of him winning now. Sheamus looking to do here as he Triple H got out of that situation real quick. Sheamus getting all fired up. Triple H getting all fired up, and Triple H in control here. Sends him off the ropes. Triple H catches him with the knee.
That's not good.
And Triple H kicked to the midsection. And with that busted open face to fall on, this is not going to be pretty pedigree by Triple H. That's got to be it. That's got to be the end of this one. Sheamus dragged away from the ropes. Cover attempt here by the game. And Triple H picks up a very important victory ahead of this Sunday. There you have it. No, honestly, I'm going to have to pass on this one. I don't really feel like Sheamus showing Triple H respect would make sense. So I'm going to say no. But yeah, Triple H is victorious. Sheamus is in rough condition. Hopefully he won't have to pull out this Rumble this Sunday as well. As we move towards the end of the week, Royal Rumble is just around the corner. But before then, I'll see you tomorrow night for Superstars.